Hi guys! Oh my gosh, I know it's been a while, but I'm just here to give you guys a quick update on what's been going on and just to let you guys know that everything is going great, about the twins and preterm labor, postpartum depression, all of that in short and sweet. Hopefully I'm not gonna make this video too long. It's just that since my last video I've been receiving a lot of messages, a lot of comments here and there, wanting to know how I'm doing, what's going on with the babies. So I'm here to give it all to you guys, okay? I'm excited because I missed you guys, and after this video, honey, yes, there'll be a whole bunch of garden videos coming up after this because I feel great. I'm doing great. The twins are amazing, and so yeah. So let's dive in. Okay. All right. So in the last video, I was in the hospital, and 3 days after uploading that video, guys, 3 days after uploading that video, I think it was 3 days, I went into labor. I went into labor February 11th and I gave birth February 12th. Okay, so February 11th, it was a regular day. I showered, everything like that. My husband left because normally he come to visit me, but he left to pick up the kids. I think it was February 11th, a weekday. Yes, it was a Tuesday. Yeah, so he left, pick up the kids and everything like that. I was at the hospital. I was going to say I was home. It felt like home. I was there for so long, but he left. He picked up the kids. I took a shower. I was relaxing, watching TV, swiping on my phone on social media. I was having contractions. I've been having contractions since I was in the hospital, but these contractions, they were a little bit different. They were a little bit different, and I'm like, okay, I know they aren't trying to come right now, So I'm laying in bed and I'm trying to get comfortable, and the contractions, they just keep getting like more intense, and I'm counting, seeing how far apart they are. I'm like, I can hold out, this is just a little phase. And then the nurse burst into the room, was like, are you feeling those contractions? You're contracting right now. I hope you're not going into labor. I'm like, calm down. I'm not going into labor. I'm just having regular contractions like I normally. She's like, no, these contractions are different. They're very intense and they're coming more frequently. Like I can see the waves on the monitor outside, blah, 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 blah. I was like, okay, well, just come back and check on me like an hour or so. So the whole time I'm in the room, I'm feeling pain. Like I'm really feeling pain. And I'm like, oh my God, I hope they're not, I just hope they're not trying to come right now. So I'm doing everything I can in the bed, putting pillows this way, trying to sit this way, trying to ease. And I just like, you know what? I just can't. When the doctor finally came into the room, I was in tears, okay? I was in tears, literally crying, balled up in a ball, just trying to find comfort some way, somehow. And she was like, you know what? We're gonna have to take the babies. We're gonna have to do an emergency section and take them right now. Mind you, I was only 30 weeks and 3 days. I was trying to hold out for like 33 weeks, and their due date weren't until April 19th. So I was really trying to hold out to give them a better chance, so they won't be in the NICU for too long, and they, their lungs will be more developed, and I wanted to give them the best chance, the best opportunity coming out, not having too many issues and problems health-wise. So I was really trying to hold on. I was in denial. I was not ready to lay on the operating table to have these babies. Anyway, I called my husband. I was like, listen, the babies are coming tonight and there's no way to stop this. So, you need to get here within the next 30 minutes. He made arrangements for my 2 toddlers that we have at home. He made arrangements for them, and then he was at the hospital in no time. By the time he reached at the hospital, I was already on the table. Pain medication already went into my back, and I was laid out, numb from the chest down, waiting. The moment he came in, they sliced me open. So I had an emergency C-section. I will not get into too many details. I don't want to gross anyone out. Had an emergency section, and then the babies were born February 12th, one at 2:54 and one at 2:56 a.m. They were very small. I cried. I cried a lot. I was hysterical. 12 hours after they were born, I was able to see them, and I lost it emotionally. I was, excuse me. Yes. You know, they're in the NICU being hooked up to all these monitors and everything, and I'm just like, you know, I'm beating myself up, trying to excuse me. Okay. So they're in the NICU. When I'm looking at them, they're hooked up to all these monitors and everything, and I was just worried. I'm emotional, I'm hormonal and everything like that. But the nurses and doctors assured me that they're fine. They're in the best place that they need to be to get the care that they need to able to come home. Fast forward, they're doing amazing. It's been 4 weeks and they are now 4 weeks old. They are doing amazing, guys. Both of them are about a little bit away from being 5 pounds each. They are so sweet, and I'm lost for words. Like, they're amazing. God is good. He brought me through, because that pregnancy was really, really rough on my body. It was really, really rough. From the moment I found out I was pregnant around August until I gave birth, it was the roughest pregnancy ever. And that was my 3rd pregnancy. And I know a lot of you are like, twins? Yes, I was pregnant with twins. I have twins now. That's something I wanted to keep between me and my husband. That's something we didn't want everyone to know. Like, we didn't want to share every detail of the pregnancy or share everything, so we kept that to ourselves. So yes, I gave birth to twins. We had a boy and a girl. So I mean, what a blessing. It's just a beautiful blessing. Sometimes it's still hard to believe that, not that I was pregnant, but the fact that I was pregnant with twins. Like, I just don't know what to say. But we're finished. We are finished. We now have 4 kids, 2 boys and 2 girls. I mean, what a blessing. God chose me to be a vessel to bring these beautiful humans into this world, and I would do it all over again. So that's that as far as the twins, the pregnancy goes. I go to the hospital twice a day, every single day. I'm there. I breastfeed, I bottle feed. I mean, they're just doing amazing. So they'll be home in no time. So that's that with the pregnancy. Now, I mentioned a while back on Instagram that we were moving, and a lot of you have been asking, did I move? Do I have a new house, a new garden? That's on pause. But everything that went on with the pregnancy and everything that's going on now around us, we just put that on pause. The main thing right now is our family being safe and healthy. That's the most important thing. We're still house hunting. We're still looking, but we haven't been 100% in right now. Like, we might see a house, we're like, oh, we like that house, let's go look at the house. And we will look at the house and we will pick it apart, to see if it has what we are looking for. But we haven't really dived in trying to really, really find a house right now. Like, that's on pause for a little bit. If the right house come along and it meets all of our needs, even though we're not really looking, we will buy it, no problem. But for right now, that's that. So I'm still in my old garden. And as far as my old garden goes, we're not selling this house. We're keeping this property and other properties. So I'm still going to have this garden to garden in and to experiment with different plants and things like that. So yeah, that's that. As far as postpartum goes, with my first 2 pregnancies, especially my first pregnancy, I had the worst postpartum depression. Sometimes I wonder how me and my husband even survived that, or our relationship survived that. It was horrible. He didn't know what was wrong with me. I didn't know how to explain what was wrong with me. I was going through so many emotions, so many things, and I isolated myself from everyone, from everything, and just fell into this deep hole. And gardening is what took me out of that hole. Gardening is what healed me from the inside out. And with my son, I had postpartum depression, but it wasn't as bad as with my daughter, because I took on gardening even more than what I did with my daughter. With my daughter, I was just playing around, dabbling here and there, but with my son, I went in full force. Now with the twins, I think, honestly, I think it's easier on me now because they're not home with me right now. You know, they're still at the hospital and the nurses have them on a schedule, which is beautiful. And I just cannot thank the nurses enough for what they've done and what they continue to do. Like, I owe them everything. Like, I really, really appreciate them. We've bonded. The nurses that take care of the twins, we've bonded on a personal level. Like, we are on first name basis. Like, we have really, really good bonds beyond the hospital. So I'm here. I was able to heal, to sleep, to rest, to just do what I want to do, because during the day, during the week, my kids are at my toddlers, they're at school. So I have the day to myself to just relax, be lazy, do whatever I want to do, be a couch potato, whatever it is, and just rest. And then I'll, during the day or whatever time slot I feel like when I go to the hospital, I go to the hospital, spend time with the twins, and come back home, you know, things like that. So I had time to really heal and rest and prepare mentally for them to come home. Like, I feel great. I feel amazing. Like, I have my days here and there, but overall I feel good. And if you are dealing with postpartum depression right now, I highly suggest that you reach out to somebody, anybody, and talk, vent, express yourself. You know, just whatever is inside here, let it out, because if you keep it in, it will eat you alive, and it will push people around you away because they don't know how to help you because you're not expressing yourself. You know, at one point when I had my daughter, I would just cry for no reason. I would just break down and cry. And my husband didn't know what was wrong with me. I was not talking or trying to explain what was wrong with me because I honestly didn't know what was wrong with me. I didn't know I was dealing with postpartum depression, you know. So reach out to somebody, anybody, and talk. You know, vent, do whatever is necessary for you to get back to where you need to be, because without you, these kids cannot survive. You know, when you're good, when mommy is okay, kids will be okay. They'll be fine. They'll be loved the way they're supposed to be loved. So always take care of you first and the kids after. That's how I see it. I come first. I take care of my mental and my emotional health first, and then everything else, once I'm okay, everything else will flow the way it's supposed to. You know, so that's that, guys. I just want to give you guys an update on that. I hope that answered a lot of your questions. So after this video, it'll be gardening videos, and of course when the twins are home, I'll give you guys another update because I'm so excited. Like, my family is expanding, my garden is expanding. It's just a lot of beautiful, positive things is going on, even though the world is in chaos right now, and a lot of things, without me saying, is just going not so good. So I hope you guys are taking care of yourself, taking care of your family, taking care of your friends. Hope you guys are taking the necessary precautions to do what's best and do what's right. Until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video coming up really, really, really soon. Bye, guys. Mwah. Love you.